Today's episode of the Bush League podcast is brought to you by 506 Breaks, the home for hockey memorabilia razzes.
At 506 Breaks, you can get in on the action and score signed jerseys, autographed pictures, pucks, even high-end hockey cards, all at a fraction of the cost.
They run themed events all week long. You've got Montreal Monday, where Habs fans can go nuts. Toronto Tuesday for, you guessed it, Leafs fans. And then you've got Colorado, no Avalanche Wednesday. And then...
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event, the one everybody waits for. Sunday Fun Day. That's when the biggest, craziest prizes drop.
Don't just watch the game.
Own a piece of it.
Join the group. Get in on a break.
And maybe you'll be walking away with the centerpiece to your collection.
That's 506 Breaks, proud sponsor of the Bush League podcast.
All right, we're good. I'm using it. I'm using that. That's happening.
Welcome to the Bush League podcast, a show about nothing and everything.
That
Monza.
Man, I was watching that this weekend, and I'm like, Monza.
Monza.
I went to send the clip, but it wasn't on my new phone.
Even McHale did it this weekend. Monza.
It's just an awesome name. It's an awesome track name.
I might make it my ringtone. Anyone calls me. Monza.
Yes, sir. The tempo of speed. I got nothing.
But enough about your weekend.
Jeremy, I couldn't help but notice
I knew this was coming.
your new ball cap there. I myself am sporting a Bush League podcast hat and mug, which you at home can also own by going to our new store on 4th Wall.
I guess I have to follow that up by saying go to MLBshop.ca and buy your Blue Jays.
Oh, look at that one.
That's a nice one.
Oh, that is a nice one.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice stars. Nice.
So we talked about this briefly. I hope someone cares. But
I care.
I've been a hat guy my whole life.
Yes,
But
you have.
I've never really gone too much into I'd never really cared what brand it was or where, you know what I mean? But now I've officially become a hat snob after all these years.
I knew it would happen.
Yep, for once. There
There is a difference.
Well, I bought a fitted hat. And I'm all in on the new era of fitted hats. So basically, it's a hat size that's not stretch. It's not adjustable on the back. And it just literally fits on your head. And when you have a giant big ball bowling head like I do, the stretch fits and all that stuff, you're like, yeah, it works. But then when you have an actual hat that fits your head, it's like, okay, where's this been all my life? So
It's
of course,
like glove.
right.
Mhm.
And so now that I'm a complete Blue Jays bandwagon fan, I of course bought some hats. And but yeah, once you go fitted, can't go back.
Who'd you go for before? In baseball?
No one.
Oh, you just didn't. It was nobody. Okay.
Didn't know the sport existed till this summer.
Never heard of it.
Good
Oh,
thing.
you are, though. If 5 years ago, if I had made you pick a team, you would have said Jays. You just weren't really paying attention.
Well, and that's and I was paying attention pretty close in 2015 when they had the big, year with all
Run.
the home run guys and the bat flip and all that. Yeah, the Encarnacion.
Encarnacion.
It's a great name, honestly. But
Really?
yeah, we kind of talked about it in the other pie. I don't want to get it too. But yeah, anyways, I was just getting into it at the last podcast, and now I have all the merch because that's what I do.
Go all in. Attaboy.
That's what I do.
So I will attest to you kind of every fall I get a couple new hats. Because one, I'm like you and I haven't really cared about brands, but I wear out the hats. Because what ends up happening is I'll wear them to crew or I get all sweaty in them and I wear them around all summer. And next thing you know, after 2 years, they get kind of... But what could stop some of that is if you actually had multiple hats, depending what you felt like, then you're not wearing any one more often than the others and you're not wearing it out as quick.
Yep.
But I will say there is a big difference between a really nice hat and the cheaper hat. And I can already tell that it's not going to wear out as quick.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know how to explain it. It's one of those you get what you pay for deals.
Yep.
I am with Jay. I also have a big head. Jay, I think you're one size bigger than me. But my head's big enough. No comments, Cameron. My head's big enough to know that I have been disappointed so many times in my life. Like I walk into a Lids and I'm kind of fussy. And then I see a hat on a wall and it's like, oh, I like that one. And I pick it up and it's a snapback. Now, some of you guys out there love the snapback hats. Me, I feel like I can't walk around with it on the last possible snap everywhere I go.
Well, so
I can't wear the snapback.
They end up like this.
Yep.
They just eventually pop up.
I have never had that problem.
So I do still like the stretch fit, like the flex fit hats. I don't mind them. They're comfortable, but I will wear them out. Because the elastic, I think, just after, it is stretching, right? So I think while it looks nice for quite a while, it's a stretch fit. A fitted hat's a fitted hat. From now on, I'll probably never buy a hat in store again. I'll probably just order hats now that I know my size. And because I have been disappointed multiple times, including the last time. Where was I? I think I was in Quebec City and I randomly went to a Lids. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's the nicest looking Leafs hat I've ever seen. And I picked it up and it was even a stretch fit. And did they have an XL? No, they didn't. So no hat for this guy. And it happens all the time. If it's the Velcro thing, I can't do it. If it's a snapback, I can't do it. If it's that weird, let's put a little mini belt on the back of a hat, I definitely can't do it.
Those were always the best ones.
The dad hat?
The dad hat. I can't do it.
The mesh, yeah. I love the old school mesh.
And it's the reason why I only have one F1 hat. Because you can't find them. They don't make it fitted and they don't make a stretch fit.
At least you can wear yours.
Barely.
Yeah.
If I was looking for a hat, I would head to the Bush League podcast store.
Well done.
Find the most excellent quality hat.
We do have flex fit hats. We do have flex fit hats for the Bush League podcast. Yeah.
Nice.
As a matter of fact, before this episode airs, we will have more hats available on the Bush League podcast store.
Well, there you go.
It's for hat guys now.
What do you mean now? Jeremy used to sleep in one. Yeah. Literally, I grew up and you're balding. I wore hats a lot, but it's nothing to do with it because Gary wore them just as much as I did. And look at him, he's got a full head of hair.
I casually wore hats.
Yeah, you used to wear them more often.
I used to be a very strictly backwards hat guy.
Yes, you were.
For a long time.
Yes, I have pictures. Yes.
Yeah. And now Mikhail only wears hats backwards, and he doesn't even know that I used to.
I couldn't even pull that off. Couldn't even do it. Didn't even tried it once. I'm like, no, I just.
Well, the truth is, my hair was so thick and curly that when it got long, I couldn't wear it the right way. It would fly off my head. So the only thing holding it back was putting it on backwards. Gosh.
It's funny. You can remember the hats. I still remember a whole pile of hats I had growing up. I can name them off, and it's so weird because I can't remember what I did yesterday. But it's they almost become a part of you. And then when you have to get rid of it, you're like, It's fine, and then like all the edges frayed off, and the plastic sticking out, and the cardboard, and you're like, it's still good.
There's stages to the hat life cycle. When you first get it, and before it has all the brown from when, like, you know, that's your going out hat. Like right now, this is at my going out hat stage.
That's going out.
And then it gets kind of dirty, and then you just wear it without really thinking too much about it. And then it eventually gets to a point where it becomes your mowing hat.
Yeah, you're mowing.
You wear it while you're mowing.
You're
doing stuff outside.
Yep.
And it'll basically be that until until you get another mowing hat.
If it gets ratty enough that you know how like it's even like the stitch is wearing off the beak and it's hanging down a little bit, people pay extra for that.
I don't.
They
even
want
know
that
why.
worn hat. He's had this hat for 20 years. Like, no, it's $100 hat. I paid extra. I had a few hats like that. Like they were worn in.
The only time
I've never thrown out a hat, but yet they're all gone. So what happened to those hats?
yeah.
You know what I've noticed goes on with that is when you get married, the game that goes on here is because when I go into the closet and I'm half asleep, I just grab the nearest thing, and Trish has long figured out if I put the things I don't like at the back, she never goes to get those. Or I put them way up on the shelf. And then every now and then I'm like, yeah, exactly. And then every now and then I'm like, hey, there's that Foo Fighter shirt I used to love to wear every single day that's slightly too small.
Yep. Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, great. Oh, good.
The rotation, that's what I always call it. It's like, they're like, how come you wear the same shirts? It's because it's in the rotation. Well, what about the ones in the back? Well, I don't get to those before it's time to get the laundry. Like, that's just the way it works. I work my way in, and then I just do the laundry and put them back in.
Because when my good shirt is then fresh, I want to wear my good shirt.
Exactly. Which then becomes your bad shirt, and then becomes your mowing shirt.
I got to bring this up because I'm missing some shirts, boys.
Yeah, guess what? Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It already happened.
Look,
and there's some shirts that like I know she doesn't care for a whole. Like I've got like
they're not
one
there
of my
anymore.
favorite shirts. It's just a light gray. It's a David Bowie shirt, but it's his mugshot when he got arrested in New York for having a little bit of pot.
A little bit.
And it's like his mugshot, and it's all black and white, but someone's colored. You know, he had two different colored eyes, so they even did that in the picture. So everything colored his eyes. And Amanda always felt like that shirt was looking at her, and now I can't find it.
Guess what? I hate to break it to you, bro.
Start in the back, work your way to the front. You'll relive the best years of your life that you didn't know were still in there.
Or he'll realize 12 shirts have completely gone missing.
Actually, you know what I found here?
Sweet, and then you'll go to put them on, and they don't fit anymore, and you're like,
no, gosh, no. But I did think of you guys the other day. I was looking for some shirts that I couldn't find, but I did find a real random shirt at the back of the closet. It's the original BLW's referee shirt.
Oh my!
With the iron on and
with the iron on.
No,
still exists. Yeah. Didn't even attempt to put that bad boy on.
No.
I shudder to think how small that would be.
Yikes. Yeah, no. That's bad.
Bigger implosion than the Hadron Collider. Trying to get that shirt on.
You just get it over your head. You're like, it won't go any further.
It's like Ace Ventura and the Rhino.
Starts with the finger. Go like that out the back.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh man.
Yeah, I only ever got a new hat when I got a car. That was when my hats started to slow down. I got a car, I'd get a hat.
Makes sense.
You mean the one that the sales guy would give you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was your new hat?
Part of the negotiation?
It actually was. I'm not lying. It was. I told the guy one time at Honda, when I got my Honda in Bathurst, I said, I want a Honda hat. The guy goes, we don't have one. I said, then you got no deal. And he goes, and he just looked at me and goes, what? And at the time, Katie looked at him and she goes, no, he's serious. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not buying a car unless you give me a hat. So the guy went up all through the Honda building until he found it didn't matter. It had to be a Honda hat. So then he brought me a Honda hat up in Bathurst. I bought a Honda.
So you were going to drive home
I was.
Without-
without
your
the
car.
car.
Back
That's
to
right.
Miramichi because you couldn't
100%.
get a hat.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. Well, I thought I was the hat guy, but not after that.
Every car I got, every car I ever owned, except this latest one because it wasn't new. That is, I always want. I told him I want a hat.
You should have demanded it from the guy you bought it from.
I probably could have.
I'm not taking this car unless you buy me a hat.
So I haven't had a lot of hats in the last couple of years. My last hat was a Honda hat, so
Well, you can fix that problem by going to the Bush League podcast store. Get your hat today.
I hear they're stretch fit.
There is FlexFit hats for
Oh,
sure.
FlexFit. I apologize.
There's also dad hats and snapback hats if you so desire.
Listen, I've always had snapbacks, except I had two hats that had the, as Tyson calls it, the belt. I never had a problem with any hats.
I am jealous because I wish I could do the snapback hat. I really, really do, but I
I didn't even know that was. I didn't even know that was a thing people couldn't. I was like, "There's lots of snaps on these." Like,
So when we went to F1, Cam and I wore that Red Bull hat. Me and you both had Red Bull hats.
yes,
I was on the last two pegs of the snapback,
oh my!
and it was
gets to
still
a
too
point
tight.
Where
But
they
if I
start
had it
going
on
like
one,
this.
it's going to go like this.
Yeah.
And then,
okay.
like, as you go throughout the day and you're doing this kind of stuff, you get like the big tuft of hair sort of stuck out the back.
Mhm.
Mine was always in the side and always curled up. I stuff it up. Yeah.
Why
But I-
can't F1 make fitted hats or flex fit hats?
Do they
come
not
on.
sell?
So they do.
Do they have extendabar things for the
Yeah.
snapbacks?
Yeah, who wants to wear that bad boy around? Look at this moron with the extender on his snapback hat.
Oh, he
What a
tripped over his
suspenders.
fanny pack.
The suspender.
Where did that guy get the 6-inch snapback?
Like,
He's had
I
the
saw-
same hat since he was 8 years old.
I saw a guy on YouTube. He had a whole process where you could take those hats that were too small, and then you like put it on a pot, and then you put the
Mhm.
pot over boiling water,
a bowl, and
and the steam will eventually go up, and then you put it in the fridge, and it'll sort of set as a bigger size. The only problem is like even if you take like this here, and if my head was like a lot bigger, it stretches this. But like you still have the same amount of this part.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't
eventually the
change.
hat just starts to like get it. It just goes like this.
So I like them a little bit like that.
It looks
So
like
like
a
the
tent.
last ones, Jay, that I got that were a little snug. It fit my head, but if you had to wear it all day, it was just a little too snug. And I steamed it. And what I did was I didn't like the big square profile. So I tried
Which
to
is what this
smooth
one
it.
is.
Which
So
but
billboard.
it still doesn't look super, like you at least got the little bridge in the middle or something. But I
Yeah.
got one of my two hats that came was square, like it looked like a billboard. And they were supposed to be the same size. So I smoothed those down a little bit, but then I steamed it again a lot and put it right on my head and wore it around all day. And then sure enough, it did stretch it out. So I only did that like 2 or 3 times, and now it's comfortable to wear. It's fine. Like
That
it
was
did
like-
stretch it out.
that was like any company
Scalded my
hat.
forehead, but
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's actually stuck to my head. So
Stuck right on there.
That's like those hats. The hats from the 80s, like the middle 80s, they were just square. Like you could see someone coming.
Well,
on
that's the
my- like,
style that came back
Yeah.
again.
I had
Yeah.
a Jay's one actually.
These ones here are like that. When you get them, the beak is completely flat.
Yep.
But
You
they
just have to
let
bend
you.
them.
They do that on purpose so that you can.
Curve it
bend
the way you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Some
always had a
people-
crazy curve. Now that I have
Yeah.
glasses, I can't. But I used to have it.
Yeah.
Everyone used to make fun of my curve. It was right down around.
Well, it was a little. It was like yeah, it was a little.
I
Excessive.
loved it that way. I don't know why. It
Like-
was just a comfort thing, and I'd always flex like the beak or whatever. But now I have glasses. I couldn't do that if I wanted to.
See, that's why mine were never that bad because I always had
Yeah.
glasses, so I couldn't really do it. Because once I got so far, it was like pushing my glasses down, and I was like, "Well, that's kind of
We
pointless."
should
to do
send this
that.
to New Era. We should.
We should. Next,
Why don't
Next sponsor.
Yep. New
Get us,
Era.
get us some F1 hats that
Or
fit.
506
Yes.
should start making their own hats.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
there you
Stu.
go.
Actually,
I'll buy 10 of
Stu,
them.
if you're listening, and I know you'll give this a listen, You could do a hat break. I'd buy a spot.
Oh, here we go. Wait.
Why did I just give that away? We could do hat breaks.
Oh, this is going to turn out bad.
I'll keep them all. That's the problem.
Yeah, see, that is his problem. He would. Hat collector.
I'll take care of it. I have incredible hat taste.
You actually do.
Most recent one was the Senna one. Before that it was Mickey Mouse from Disney World.
Yep.
You can pull it off.
Before that has been the Gone Squatching hat.
Yeah.
Squatchy.
Which I didn't actually buy. That was a gift, but
Gary's more about the message,
yes,
than the actual hat.
Yeah,
he's more about the.
It is like a message delivery system, you know.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It certainly is.
True story.
A billboard, some say.
Yeah, well, one would say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sponsors put their stuff there. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, put the sponsor right on there. When I played ball, I used to put sponsors on the bottom of my shoes because I spend so much time on the bench. I just put my feet up like this.
Oh man, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but like I'd like to. I want to try to join like a men's league or something next summer.
Let's do it
or something.
Softball.
Let's do it.
I think I'm gonna do it.
I want to do it. I want to give it a whirl.
I tell you what.
It's so funny.
It's so funny how this stuff like it. Part of this too, I should say, is when I talked about it before. We went on vacation to Ontario, and we went to a Jays game there. And my young fella had such a great time. I had such a great time that all of this sort of like
snowball
came from that. And so we go out a couple times a week, play catch, bought him a little bat off of Marketplace, and we'll go to the park and pitch to him, and he loves hitting and all this. And I'm like, man, this is awesome. Like, and it's made me want to play too. And I'm like, baseball is fantastic because I could never play hockey because I cannot do more than one shift before I'd have to go home. Plus, I have no gear or nothing. Baseball, you just
show up in a glove.
Yeah, you give her down to first base. Someone throws you out, and you go sit down for a bit. And then you get to hit again later, and then you stand around the field. And eventually, the ball comes to you, and you just do your best. No one cares, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
I like the sound of it.
Of course, I liked being the catcher. I liked that. That was just. I think that's part of the goalie part of me still. It's kind of like, yeah, throw that thing at me as hard as you can. Come on.
The ball?
Yes. Yes, the ball. The bat.
You just like to squat.
Pop a squat. It's a little hard in the knees, I'm just saying.
That's his jersey. That's his name on the back of his jersey. Papa Squat.
Papa Squat. Papa Squat. Papa Squat. That's going to be the new T-shirt. Papa Squat.
Oh, I think you might have just discovered my name when I become a grandfather.
Papa Squat.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Oh my!
Oh man! Well, you see, no one in my family, like I don't remember my mom ever playing any sports. Dad didn't play baseball or hockey or anything like that. But my grandmother Mullen used to play softball, and she was probably in her late 50s when she was still playing, and then. But my grandmother was a heavy smoker, and she realized she realized if I hit a home run, I don't got to run. So then she just would hit home runs every time she'd get to the base. Boom, send out, and she would just walk. And before she got to like second base, she'd be looking for a smoke. That's what they told me. They said that she would. Yeah, when she realized I can put that over the fence, I don't got to run. Done. That's what she do.
Did she do a lot of steroids or?
She could. That's what they said. They said she was that good. She could just home run. If she got it good, she could just send it. So.
You're telling me your grandmother was like the Barry Bonds of Sunny Corner softball.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Was she Barry Bonds and Mark McGuire, this kind of stuff, or what?
I don't know. Nanny was just Nanny. That's all. I only get this third party story, so I was.
If I hit it out of the park, I don't have to run.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Did she have a lot of acne? Really easy to irritate?
No. Swing away. I played baseball for a summer, and I went to there was a team, a B team, a C team, and then there was the last team, and that was where I was. I was terrible.
You played catcher?
No, I was in left field. Did a lot of standing. Didn't do a lot of stuff out there.
They wouldn't let you be catcher?
No. Someone took that. So I wasn't
Probably the coach's kid. Am I right, fellas?
No, probably someone with skill. Which I had none of. Oh well.
The pitcher's like, I thought you wanted a fastball. He's like, oh, I was just itchy.
Papa Squat.
Yeah, Papa Squat. Gary's gonna be a great Papa Squat.
Wow.
Get that in the back of your Expo jersey, Jay or Gary.
Expo jersey.
Expo
Who would you get on the jersey?
Larry Walker.
Of course.
There you
Oh,
go.
wait, maybe Gary Carter.
No. No.
Man,
Thought
what
you'd
could have been
get
with Larry?
Guerrero.
Guerrero, yeah.
Senior.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
I'm really having a hard time not talking a lot about baseball because I've gone way down the rabbit hole.
Are you really? Like you're in deep?
If you
Yeah.
joined the men's league, would you be stealing signs?
Oh my goodness.
Banging trash cans?
Yeah, bang. Yeah. Doing like this at second or whatever.
Doing the yelps.
Yeah.
Too funny.
I'd be like, he's going to throw the ball to the catcher. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
You know what, though? You say that, but I can picture Gary being the ultimate chirper when he's out there in the base going, you're going to miss this. You're not going to get this. You're not going to do it. Be like, shut up. As soon as you look around, he's gone. Where'd he go?
Oh, boys. I tried to get Ham Porter from the Sandlot. I feel like I'm bordering harassing him now, trying to get him to come on the podcast.
So how did this come about anyway?
Yeah.
I just went for it. I thought, well, who is somebody that everyone would think it's funny, that you don't necessarily have to be into baseball, or you know what I mean? Like if we get a hockey player on the podcast, but you don't watch hockey, you know what I mean? So I was trying to get someone for everybody. Anyway, it just made me think of that because he might have been the best chirper maybe in the history of baseball.
We should put a post on the page to say, who do you want us to try to go get? Just get
someone random.
You know what I mean? Yeah, just
Oh my
see if
gosh.
a couple names kind of stick. Maybe someone will have some suggestions.
So if anybody has suggestions of who they think we would be crazy enough to go after, which we are, send us a list.
Ooh, iMessage.
We should
iMessage,
try to get Kendra LeCarey from Unknown Caller. Huh? Did you guys watch that documentary?
I have not.
No.
Oh, boys, go watch it. And then this comment will be a completely different.
So is she the one in all the memes?
Yep.
Okay, I had this discussion today.
Yep.
With
And
someone.
I'm not even going to tell you because it would ruin the whole documentary for you. It is
Okay.
every bit. Amanda had to talk me into it. And she said, Tyson, everyone's talking about this. Will you please watch it with me? And I literally did the whole, like, it's 9:30. And I said, hon, like, I got to go to bed. I'm tired. And she said, well, watch 20 minutes of it with me. And I said, sure, let's watch 20 minutes. Like, I'll give this till 10 o'clock. It's an hour and a half. I did not move. No, sir. It is like the wildest. Like mm-mm. I can't even say anymore. If you guys haven't, I'll ruin it for you.
I don't have Netflix, but I might have to subscribe again.
So funny that we do a podcast because, like, I have no idea. I didn't know about that. Everyone's talking about it. I never heard tell of it.
It is. Ollie is. I don't recommend stuff like that often.
What did you
Do
say
not-
it's called?
Unknown caller, and you cannot watch it with the kids around.
Okay.
Fair enough.
It
I've
is
seen this woman's face on a bunch of stuff, and I'm
well, and it's
like,
not
I had
even
no
really
idea.
about her, but she's in it, and you'll understand once you watch it. But the premise is this high school girl, and I'm talking high school. She's like grade 9. Her and her boyfriend have been together forever, and all of a sudden she starts getting these unknown caller harassing texts trying to break her and him up. And they start to say the most vulgar, disgusting stuff to her, but she's using some third-party thing, Cameron, that's bouncing around the calls, and even the police can't figure out like, who the heck is texting, and it's like harassing. And then like you can't change numbers, you can't because they're just getting other numbers and they're texting other people and they're all this. So the documentary is them trying to figure that out. But there's like 20 characters in the documentary, but she's one of them. Like, and if I told you any more, it would. You gotta anyway. It is one of the craziest things. And like even the sheriff's flipping through pages, guys, of the text message because he's printed off every single one the girl's gotten. And it's like 300 pages long. Like he has a binder.
Holy mother!
Like wild.
Looking for that one nugget of information.
It is crazy town. Like it is completely worth you watching it. It's nuts.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Philly. That lady in Philly taking the ball from that
guy. I can't stand that stuff.
I can't either, but I'm starting to feel bad, not for her, but there was a woman who was falsely identified as her.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And everyone's sharing, and there's been multiple stories and supposed, you guys all know, because as a Leafs fan, like there's multiple Leafs pages that are not official Leafs pages, and it's a bunch of clickbait and stuff. And so some of the MLB ones even posted her address. They posted her name, that she's this Cheryl, 2 last names, like hyphenated or whatever. And when you go look at her profile, she had to screen capture a post saying, "This is not me. I'm not the Philly Karen. I'm a Red Sox fan. And I wish I was as thin and as fast as she is." Was one of her comments. Kind of like it is not me, but they're still sharing her name.
That's terrible.
And it's not her. And if you look at the picture, like they might look kind of similar, but it's, you know how you can tell, like it's not her, guys. Like it's not her. Right.
I bet that lady, who really is, I bet she is hiding in a hole somewhere trying to stay out of everybody's way.
Well, and I guess, did you see the other videos? Girl. It continued. So, oh gosh. Gonna sell,
they're selling crypto.
Gonna sell crypto.
Yeah.
So if some of you don't know what we're talking about and you've missed all this, essentially the baseball etiquette is kind of like finders keepers, and that if you get there first, like
if you get a hold of the ball, it's yours. That's it. There's no, I came close, it was beside me. No, if you get your hand on the ball, you walk away, it's yours. That's
my finger was on it. Cool story. You're not holding it.
Yeah, I got it in my hand. It's mine. Yeah.
It's kind of like, and if that was you and you kind of touched the ball, but you didn't grab a hold of it and they have it, if you had a hold of it, you would have had the ball, wouldn't you?
That's right. And you always see it that when the ball lands, people are scrambling, jumping and running. So
this gets better. The best you can, and there's multiple angles, there's multiple videos, there's a video after. So if people don't know, essentially home run balls hit. It's the Marlins and Phillies game, and the home runs in the stands. And this woman's like leaning over like 2 rows of seats reaching for this ball. It's not in her row, but it is kind of in front of her.
It's 2 below
and this guy comes running, and it is in his row. He runs over, grabs it. It doesn't look like she even touched the ball.
She didn't, not from what I could see.
I don't know if she did or not, or kind of like I said, had one finger on the ball or was trying to pick it up. I have no idea, but it didn't look like she touched the ball.
No.
So he walks back over, kind of celebrates, and instantly gives it to his kid, who looks like he's somewhere between the ages of 9 and 12. I can't really tell.
Probably about that. And the kid's
and his son's excited,
smile.
And he gives his son, they're in the middle of a moment, gives his son a big hug, kind of kisses him on the top of the head, like, there you go. Yeah. It was a Philly home run. He's a Phillies fan. You know what I mean?
Dad
he got this home run ball. Dad did good. And out of nowhere, you can tell it kind of startles him. This woman comes out of nowhere, grabs him by the shoulder, spins him around, and he's almost like he's startled, like the hands come up. Like, what's happening? I would like to give a dad award to this guy because I might have lost my cool with this woman. He did not.
No, he didn't.
He argued his case for maybe 10 seconds, realized that she is crazy.
Yep.
And it's like, you know what? Here's the ball. Took it out of his son's glove, and very best then. You want the ball that bad that you're yelling in front of my 2 kids? Take the ball. Here you go. Go sit down. Kind of like waved his hand like, go away. Go away.
It was kind of like, I give up. Just go. Get out of here.
Just go.
I'm done.
So she proceeds to, I think, get yelled at by non-family members of theirs. All these fans around her cannot believe she took this ball from a kid. And there's multiple angles. There's 2 women sitting in front of them that are giving her the gears about you took this ball. There's guys in like kind of the patio section of that park. You can see like all the seating ends, but then there's seating way up, right? Where no ball's ever going to get hit. Like it's way the heck up there.
Yeah.
And they're yelling down at her. And then there's another video of she is standing up, waving the ball at them, and she's flipping them all off.
Yep.
As they yell at her. Like she's still handling like this a champ. Like there's no regret here. Like she's flipping off the crowd. She took this ball from a kid.
She's Karen and Ken all in one.
Oh my gosh. She is in full on.
Super Karen.
Insane.
Just.
Yeah. It's crazy.
She's arguing with multiple people. There's another clip of she walks over the aisle, Cameron, across the stairs to the next row over that some Marlins fan must have been saying something to her. And she's poking him in the chest and the fingers hitting him in the chest. And it's like, lady, he stayed in the seat, not you. And now you've walked all the way over there to cause crap with him too.
I'd be like
she just won't stop.
Security.
Anyway, Marlins staff came up and they gave the kid a whole bag full of Marlins goodies and all this stuff and everything, like just a pile of stuff, and apologized to the kid that this should not be your experience at our ballpark. And then the Phillies heard tell of what happened, and Bader had him down right to the locker room and gave him a used bat and signed the bat to him. Anyway, they won the war. He got a signed ball, signed bat, met his hero, got invited to the locker room.
Yeah.
And then the owner of RV World. Did you see this, Jay?
Oh, no, I didn't see this.
The owner of RV World saw this online and tweeted out, can someone help get a hold of this family? I'd like to gift them tickets to the World Series, and I'm going to give this family a free RV. And he did.
Giants.
Meantime, this lady's gone viral for all the wrong reasons. And this kid now, his family has a family RV. They're going to the World Series. He got in the locker room. He got a signed ball.
Baseball, like best thing ever happened to the kid.
Yep. Oh, yeah. The thing's gotten wild. Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it hasn't come out yet that Karen is his aunt.
What a setup, eh?
What a move, eh? You imagine?
I do have an aunt named Karen.
I don't know if all the death threats she's receiving would have been worth it. So,
I don't know. You don't know my aunt.
holy cow.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's wild. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. It's gotten
I didn't know about the RV
crazy.
thing. That's crazy. Well,
Yeah, that's
it's
pretty
like,
recent development, but yeah, it's legit.
That's like, there's no, come on, like, there's no excuse to be flipping out at someone. That was always the rule. If you had your hand on the ball and you walked away, it was yours. You didn't have someone chasing behind you saying, like, I don't think I've ever seen that in how many years of baseball. Like, you see someone kind of, 2 guys tugging on the ball because they both got their hands on it, okay, and then they talk it out and one lets it go, but not like walk all the way down.
That's rare.
Yeah. Oh,
Like he didn't have to fight her for the ball. He had the ball.
No, he had the ball. No, and then he had walked away, and it was like almost a minute and a half later before this lady just showed up like the Grim Reaper and just.
Well, I mean, he had enough time to walk all the way back, probably 20 seats.
Put the
gift
ball
the
in
ball
his
to
hand.
his kid, give his kid a hug, kiss him on top of the head. Next thing you know, he's getting yelled at, like full on.
Yeah. I'm glad that
like
was
she
not
had
you.
to come down 2 rows and then walk all the way over.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was on a mission.
Oh yeah, good for her. Hope she enjoys it.
Yep. And then it looks like must have been her husband there with her. And the whole time he's saying nothing. And then they're getting yelled at. He says nothing.
Of course.
And
Yeah,
he must
right?
be, he's probably just used to it, is he?
Yeah.
Or
What
or
has
he-
this guy ever said? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, and he's sitting there going, I just need to get through this game. I just need to get through this game. I just need to get through this game.
Wild.
Wow.
Anyway,
that's
the
crazy.
memes, all the AI memes of her are hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Well,
It's
she's
her at like a
immortalized.
dog
seen it.
frisbee competition and she's stealing all the frisbees from the dogs. Like there's all sorts of like kid on his paper route and she's stealing all the newspapers from the kid. There's like 20 of them. Like it is just, yeah.
That's funny.
You don't see that kind of stuff at the Savannah Bananas games.
No, you don't. Actually, last night, Gary, they reenacted the Philly Karen. They did a whole thing. They had 3 of them in the stands, and they did the whole thing. The guy ran over, caught the ball, gave it to another player in the stands, and out of nowhere, they had someone dressed as the Grinch come flying over and start yelling at him and take the ball. That was just last night.
That's too funny.
Too funny. Man, those games would be fun to go to. That whole league's getting wild. And they
Yeah.
can play ball. Like, they're doing all this entertainment factor stuff, and then like you watch them actually pitch and the guys can hit and like
So
they can
like,
play
is
ball.
it actually like, is it,
They're
is
competing.
there a bunch of, yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
I don't really know much about it. I'm just,
They have
Yeah, they're all
random
like-
guests all the time.
Yeah, they're all like semi-pro players or college players and stuff. They can, like, they're baseball players.
They can really
Mhm.
go.
But they're spending just as much time on, on choreography and
It's like WWE baseball.
but yeah, it's the XFL.
I bet Vince wishes he had a thought of that.
but then they really are playing. Like it's, they've had
Yeah.
quite a few guests this year already. I know All American Rejects showed up to the
Yeah.
game and played on the field. John Cena hit a hit this year, right? He was out there. The Backstreet Boys showed up and did a whole thing, and one of them
That's
got up
awesome.
to bat or whatever. Like it's constantly like, yeah,
You get like bonus points for your trick plays.
yeah.
Bonus points for
Like-
your trick play.
Catch the ball while you're doing a backflip or something. You get bonus points.
hmm
And if they hit a foul ball into the crowd and the fan catches it, then the player's out.
That's awesome. I like that.
That's
That is
fantastic.
amazing. That is amazing.
So who's behind this thing anyway?
There's some guy from Savannah there.
It's just
And now
like,
there's
okay.
more teams. There's other teams trying to do what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're in the same league, so it's interesting wherever they travel, right? Like yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. I was like, what is that? What's going on? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a couple of years ago, it was a small local thing, and now they're like selling out Fenway 3 or 4 nights in a row. And
Man.
Wow. Sounds like what did the guys from South Park make basketball years ago? They made that movie. Same kind of thing. Just a bunch of guys sitting in the driveway. Quite the thing still at Fenway.
Speaking of Fenway, I'm going to Fenway next week.
Yes, sir.
really?
Yep. Just me, myself.
Oh
No,
wow,
no, but
wow, you took this
So-
whole baseball thing really down
Yeah.
the rabbit hole.
yeah, I gotta go see the Red Sox in Boston. But no, it's a work thing, and it was really funny because I started with getting into this baseball stuff, and then
Now
we had one of our reps that we deal with for these
company.
guys do lighting,
Mhm.
and they're like, yeah, we got a factory tour in Boston there if you want to send one of your guys. So they asked me if I wanted to go. And so they sent me the itinerary going to see a Red Sox game. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, sold.
You're
So-
part of the problem. You're why at a Toronto Maple Leafs game, no
Yep.
fans can sit in the first 10 rows.
I know. Completely.
Oh, are you a big Leafs fan? I'm here to look at light bulbs.
How many lumens is that one?
When are they going to drop the puck?
Listen, that's amazing. You get to actually see
Yeah.
the monster. That's kind of a.
That's a bucket list to go
Big
see
deal.
a ball
Yeah.
game in Fenway. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It would be, yeah, to see. Yeah, well, actually, just see any
Hopefully
baseball
the weather's good.
I went to the House of Blues across the street from Fenway.
Game. Oh, did you?
Walked a lap around Fenway.
Well, that's still pretty cool.
Same thing. I was wondering if I should wear this.
Not
Well, when I was in,
I might end up in
Who are they
Alligator
playing?
Alcatraz.
so I was in San Diego, Jay, off season, but I got to walk all around Safeco, but there was nothing's doing because it was
on.
off season. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was the same. I remember me and when I was working at Gold Line, me and Billy Power went to just one time I went to Florida. We were just outside Miami and he wanted to stop at Daytona. So we left a little bit early. But it was the same thing. There was absolutely nothing going on. So just huge empty parking lots and
Two big trucks.
two trucks driving around like, whoa.
Did you take the trucks out there on the track?
We looked. I mean, turns out it's not easy to get in there.
You have to, Gary.
Can you imagine?
You have to go to church.
Helicopter going around.
Surprised they didn't call security when there's just two
Random trucks.
trucks driving in there.
But here's the thing, though.
Yeah,
That's probably not. That's not uncommon, believe it or not, at Daytona, because a team will rent the track or just random teams will show up. So, yeah, the entrance is actually, I believe, between turn 3 and 4, and it's the tunnel. You have to go under the track to get out.
Well, we saw stuff going in there, but I mean, it was obviously not available.
Yeah, Jerry drives in.
Man, you imagine the
Winder
helicopter flying around and there's two white Gold Line trucks driving around Daytona.
Drafting each other.
It was before we were unloaded, so we would have been going like super slow and probably would have just fell over on the bank.
You wouldn't have been able to get up the banking. When I went to Daytona, we took the tour of the track, and you're at the bottom in a golf cart thing, right, with everybody towing behind you. And the guy goes, all right, he said, I'm going to stop here. He said, you can look up at the track. So when I leaned out, I'm like, I had to lean out and actually turn my head and look like almost straight up. That's how steep. Like I had a hard time walking up it. And
I'll tell you what. I'd pay to watch 60 golf carts go around that bad boy. Bumping each other and everything else. Someone flies out of the cart.
You know what? There's a new sport, Tyson. You made her. Golf cart carnage.
Golf cart carnage. There's another shirt.
I believe
They have that in they have
Tabitha
that
Jack.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. Yeah. Oh, so how many carrots can we take? Oh, everybody can have one. You have a good day, boys. See you later.
What were we talking about? We were going through construction somewhere, and Gabe was asking about the guy doing the sign. And I said, Gary did that one summer. I said, I think it paid pretty decent too.
You were a flagman?
Yes, he was.
Yep.
No way.
For construction in Centennial Park.
I did not know that.
What? I didn't know that.
Why did I not know this?
5 cars would drive by a day. It was one of those jobs where you just put your name in at the student job bank or whatever, and I just got a call one morning, says, come on down. Zero training or anything.
Wow.
That's like us with forest fires. Same thing when you were in summer job, you're like, put your name in. That's the first thing Dad said. Summer, go get a job with the forestry. I'm like, yeah, but don't they fight fires?
So Dad had, and it wasn't a job, it was mandatory. So you know where Dad grew up in, like Tidville, Whale Cove, Nova Scotia, population of 182, right?
Yeah.
And so we're talking about all the forest fires here, and Dad said, yeah, I had to do that one summer. And he has never mentioned this. And Jill kind of spun around like, what are you talking about? And he said, well, a bunch of us teenagers, they put 2 big tanks on our back filled with water.
With the
and
pump,
they gave us the dispenser, and we went out with the wand and the pump.
Yep.
And we had to walk behind and put out any small fires that were starting back up.
Yes.
And Jill didn't miss a beat. She said, they sent you out with a what? And he said, I had 2 tanks on my back and a wand, and you pumped it up and you shot water. She said, Dad, that's a super soaker.
It was.
It's like they sent you out with super soakers. Like, here, teenagers, go out to the forest fire. Put out everything starting back up.
But the problem with those packs is, as a person
You
who's
can't
actually
get enough charge on the pumper.
No, it's not that. It's that when you go to get it on, you have to actually have someone help you put it on. It's so heavy.
I bet. He said they weighed a ton.
They weigh a ton. Seamus, my cousin Seamus, he had one actually at his house. Like, his dad worked for the forestry for years, or his uncle did. Anyway, they had an old one there, and we used to do that. But it was so heavy, it had a handle on it. And then it had the 2 big straps. So I'd be like, all right. And it would take, like, Seamus be like, all right, in the count of 3, have to hoist it. And then you get it on your back. Well, you couldn't really move around. So we just set it on the ground and we'd, like, squirt at each other with. But it was like a big, huge super soaker. But heavy? Holy mother, man.
I bet.
Oh, you were happy when you're getting toward the bottom. You're like, yeah.
So how many days were you up at the old field fire?
No, I was not. When I did the forest fires, I was up the new Mullen Stream Road. I was up there for 4 days, and it was an afterburn. So you had to watch all the hot spots, and you were digging up stuff. And they just said, show up with a pair of work boots. They give you a hard hat, and they're like, all right, you're good. Go.
Here's 10 gallons of water. Drink it. And, piss on any flame you see.
Well, we did have a pump. We did have a fire pump there, and we were walking around. It was like, so they just hit big, huge, like, fire hoses, right? And they're like, one guy's like, oh, I bet I can knock down 6 trees, and if you open her up, and trees are, and of course you see the random guy walking, and you see the guy grin his face, like, oh, he's not gonna. And he wait, and he's like, you're not going to squirt me. No, I'm not going to hit you. Don't worry, bud. And he waited till he was right in front of him, just unloaded, just knock him right over. So I always stayed behind the hoses.
with the fire hose, right?
Yeah, with the fire hose. Yeah.
Points the hose at Cameron. He stops, drops, and rolls.
Nah. Just black, nothing, everything black, scorched earth. Yeah, no.
I'll put it out. Starts rolling back and forth across the flame.
Probably turns out to be one of those things you can't do anymore.
No, you need to actually, you have to take a course. You have to be licensed, apparently. When I did it, it was bring your boots, here's a hat, get out there.
Back in my day, you just needed a Super Soaker 5000.
The same summer that I did the flagging, I also had a job where I'd go into the Weyerhaeuser mill on the week that they were shut down, and I put on a little plastic head-to-toe DuPont suit. And,
you were cleaning.
Go in the machine room and climb a ladder with a roll of paper towel and just beep, 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 beep. Wiping the grease off of all this machinery.
What are you talking about right now?
I never knew you did that.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that one.
You were on shutdown.
I think I was there for 3 days.
Yeah, shutdown. Yeah, probably right, nice and warm, AJ or Gary. It wasn't warm at all.
No idea that this occurred.
Go up a ladder with like a little roll of paper towel and just.
It would rip after 3.
I did not know.
Oh, it was the industrial strength paper towel.
Shop towels.
25 minutes later, you're still going with the same piece. Going, yeah.
Wow.
Gary, you've done a lot of different things. Golf course
I did
guy.
that summer as well.
That was the same summer?
That was same summer?
I did the golf course like 3 summers.
Yeah, I was going to say, you did that.
You did that for a bit, yeah.
One of the Chatham ones.
Like the summer jobs I had was working at the fire hall, and the other one was doing the pasture society, and the other one was like a forest fire. But I picked strawberries one year too. Forgot about that.
Really?
Yeah, that was a horrible job.
I worked at the bowling alley. I worked at a hardware store. I worked at the church doing the kids program and mowing the cemetery. Take you 3 days to mow that lawn.
It would.
And I worked at Big Brothers Big Sisters, I guess. Those were my summer jobs.
Oh, wow.
I was kind of lucky because Dad was a superintendent for apartment buildings most of my growing up.
Super Nintendo Robert.
so I just do stuff for him, and he would. Actually, I was technically on the payroll. It wasn't even like he paid me. I had my own payroll, but mowing lawns, painting apartments. Yeah.
I think everybody did their time mowing lawns. Gary only had to do like Fenway Park. Like, I don't know. That was the biggest field ever. Like, I'm like, do you mow this whole thing? Gary's like, yeah. I'm like, oh.
I feel your pain, man. Because
6 hours later.
6 hours.
that church mowing was no joke. So you did the pastor's lawn.
Yeah, that's
you
not
did
bad.
the cemetery.
That's
There's
pretty
a
big.
back field that was through the woods.
Yep.
Then there's the ball field.
Yeah, I forgot.
Then there's
Yep.
the field beside the church. Then there's the front lawn of the church. Then you drive the tractor up the road to go to the other parsonage that the church owns. And you mow it. And you couldn't do it in a day because you wouldn't finish. So like
No,
you'd
you
have
break it up.
mowing day. It would be a day and a half to mow the whole thing.
Yeah.
I joked that it was 2 days, but it was a day and a half.
Yeah, I believe it.
And then you got to do it again in 4
Yeah,
days.
As soon as
And
it's done, it's time
sometimes
to
if
do
it
again.
rained quite a bit, you're doing it a week later.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Well, I tell
it
you,
was, yeah.
some of the most fun I had is Brad and Melissa were living in the basement at your old place there, Gary. But like I think everyone had decided not to mow the entire yard because it just took so long. And so it had gotten overgrown. And then he went and rented a New Holland tractor with the bush hog attachment. And then we were down there or something, and then was like, what's that here for? And he's like, oh, I gotta take it and cut down the whole, it's like the whole field. It's gotta be
Hayfield.
cut down.
Hayfield.
He's like, it's just sitting there. I got it rented for 2 weeks or whatever it was.
2
He's like, if you want to, he's like, if you want to come down and you want to use it, go ahead. It's all got to get done. So I was like, okay. So it's my one and only time. I just went down and the door was open and I just was like, okay, I think this turns it on. It looks like a PTO.
This must be the PTO.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that worked.
Ooh, it goes up and down. And there's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
never got-
last.
I never got to use the big one at the golf course, but they had one that went behind the tractor and the two sides folded up on it.
Holy moly. That's a
And
big
then
one.
when they went down, it was 15 feet wide.
Would have done your old field at your old place like in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what you need.
When do they mow the
Times.
golf course, Gary? Because I never hear them.
They do, depends. They do the greens and the tees at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah,
And
never
then
did hear
the-
them.
Fairways, they start at 6. They're cutting different holes on different days.
Just trying to keep up to it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, they pretty much have a schedule that they'll stick to. Then on the weekends is pretty much just the greens and tees that are getting mowed.
Yeah, that makes sense because there's so many people, right? Ton of people.
I always
Best
wonder
kept
how they do
secret.
that.
The best kept secret in town is that Mulligan's Pub and Restaurant at the golf course that nobody thinks to go to.
Do you have
It's
to be
like-
a member? No?
It's nope. But I think that's why. So like on any given
Yeah.
day, if we want to sit down for lunch, but we only have the hour, like, like we can't go over because we have a meeting at 1. You go to the golf course, you get served right away. There might be a couple golfers in there. There's usually not. They give you the menu, but you don't need it. You order the yard dog.
The yard dog.
2 jumbo hot dogs that they fry, and the buns have been grilled in garlic butter,
Ooh.
and it's one of those oval shaped plates. however many fries they can fit onto that plate without her falling off is how many fries you get, and they're those coated batter fries. $13.99.
Whoo.
Boys, oh boys.
I tell you
Here
what.
we go talking about food again.
Yeah.
Last week of August, school started back. I had the yard dog 3 times.
In a day.
Oh gosh, but like what it ended up becoming is like other restaurants were busy, and it's like, if you go to Mulligan's, you're going to get served right away.
Yeah, you go
And
where
you
it's
do.
at. Yeah, there you go.
It's just that when I was a kid, I just had this thought, like I had this impression, like I wasn't even elite enough to look up the hill at it when you drive by. It just felt like this. It was like, oh, I think that's where like Bill Gates lives. I think he lives there, and that's his private golf course. Don't look at it, peasant. Straight ahead.
Well,
You're not allowed to look up at the.
we talked about this the other day. I do think at one point it was for members only, and for years it hasn't been.
It was years ago.
And people
It's just
don't
a
think
reputation.
to go there.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, anyone could go there.
Crazy thing is, none of us. I know I never did. Gary, you might have golfed there. Tyson, did you ever golf there?
Couple times, 3 or 4 times in my life. That's it.
You lived beside each other like half your life.
Like, here's the thing is, I enjoy a round of golf, but not enough to invest in it, what it costs to invest in it. And I get so busy that a membership's not worthwhile for me.
Yeah.
I would have to get a punch card, which would be cheaper, and they'd still win that deal because I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'd never. Yeah.
I wouldn't go enough.
Yep, that's the way it would work.
Yeah, like I'd maybe go 2 or 3 times all summer. Which, if that's the case, it's cheaper for me to just pay the fee.
Yeah, way easier. Yeah.
Yeah, go as a guest to someone else and just pay the fee when you get there because I'm not going to get to go enough. And then you don't go enough that if you have friends at golf that invite you, you're so bad compared to them.
Yeah.
That you don't want to.
Yeah, you got to do best ball.
Yeah.
Have to do best ball. There's no other way.
Yep.
Like and it's crazy too. Like we went last year it was a work thing. We went to Royal Oaks. It was like we were invited to this, anyways. And so we got put on a team with some random, people that we work with, whatever, and we did best ball. Well, Royal Oaks, man, here in Moncton is like the houses are like on.
Yeah,
they're like part of the course.
It's like Fredericton, like that, right? There's one in Fredericton like that.
But it's like you stand there and you're about to tee off, and you're like, you knew it was possible that non-hardcore golfers might tee off from here, right? Like I'm assuming you're aware.
They have insurance.
Yeah, and that was I remember I was like, what is the insurance like for these places? Like I could very well hit this into that person's living room.
There's a TikToker online
every week.
Yeah.
There's a
Happy
TikToker
Gilmore.
Online. It's a girl that films her dad, and every time a ball lands in the yard off the tee,
acts like he got
runs
hit.
out in the yard and plays dead, like he's laying.
There's one hole. There's an apartment building. It's like condos, and I teed off, and I have golfed the same way I have my entire life. I miss 10 shots, and then on the 11th one, I'll get a good hold of it. It'll get to the peak of the apex, and it'll completely go to the side.
Buddy.
Anyways, I hit it, and it was like, wow, he really got all of that. And then we all kind of lost sight of it, and we were like, oh, where'd that go? And then we heard clang, and then it was like, let's just get to the green, and so we can be like, wow, those guys behind us.
Oh, buddy,
No
I hear
idea
you.
what it hit, but it was like the loudest, like metallic sound.
Like I am with you with the last time I went golfing, I almost full on had an argument with someone I was golfing with because he's trying to do like Tyson, you hit it so far, but it's slicing right. Just aim left, man. like aim left. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, have you not been watching this slice? It turns 90 degrees. You're telling me I have to aim at the houses on that road and hope that when it hooks, it lands on the fairway. Because it's hooking 90 degrees. And Jay, I know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like there was a couple times where I hit it and we're all playing best ball and there's like, maybe it's the staff and there's like 8 of us on the tee because it's the staff and they let us go or whatever, right? You got like 2 teams of 4, right? And you got 8 other staff members coming behind you. Yeah. And I come right onto her and it looks like a 300-yard drive and no sooner does someone jinx you when they hear that, a boy, look how... Oh, because it's like, whoa, it's gone down and all of a sudden it just hooks right and it's gone. It's on the next hole over. It's gone.
Yeah,
it's
completely.
gone.
Mine was always a slice. Mine was always not a hook. Mine I was sliced. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, because it's an awful sport. It's a sport that makes no sense at all.
I used to step up to the par 5 with my 3-iron.
Are you serious? Just so you could hit it straight.
Yeah, so it would go. I'd have a better shot with that than I would the driver.
You're not kidding, man. Because like I can hit it straight with an iron.
Yeah,
but then I'm hitting it 300 yards with a wood, but I have no control over where it's going.
Just luck of the draw.
You can
like
hit
zero control.
Hit it 300 yards and end up 400 yards away from the green.
Yeah,
we did the last time I went with staff. We did 18 holes. The best ball was mine once. All day. Once. One time.
That's the same. I'm like, if I could get like 1 or 2 of the best ball shots, that's all I want today.
And the fact that all my coworkers were making a big deal of it, like that a boy, look how good. Let me know how bad I was on every other hole because they're making such a big deal over this one shot.
Makes you feel like $1 million, eh?
Yeah. Hey, Tyson, you coming golfing with us again? No, I'm not. I got a family thing. I'm out.
Well, like,
sorry.
And you go, and there's always at least one person the whole time. They're like, well, if you just put your hand down here and you hold your arm straight, and what you do is you put your leg in front of it.
Bury your thumb there on the thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're
like
supposed to
this?
swing with your hips, not your
use your
arms.
hips there. Use your hips.
Oh, this
I
way?
can't
Is
use
this
my
what
hips
you mean?
walking.
Okay, I hit the thing, move on. I don't just go
Jeremy,
bothersome.
Jeremy just reaches down and throws the ball. There, that's how it goes.
I'm not doing this.
And it would still
it's
go.
Not going to help. There's no story here for you where you turned me into Tiger Woods by the end of this afternoon. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. And it's while they're trying to coach you and you're trying to listen, you're also not going to give me a redo. So this isn't the driving range where I get to try over and over and over again. I hit the ball once and I listened to everything you just said. And now instead of going 300 yards, it went 80 and it's still over there. And are you giving me a mulligan? No, you're not, are you? So now I got to go play that. Or if you're playing best ball, I got to go pick it up and do the walk of shame behind the cart and try to catch up to you.
So when are we going golfing?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Where
I would go
when?
with you guys.
I would go with you guys because no one's going to judge me.
No one cares.
Oh, we're gonna judge you, but just
It's just funny to me when
really
they do the whole.
The group behind us.
But when they do the whole, and Jay, I know you know what I mean. Oh, come on, it's just fun. None of us are taking it seriously. None of it. It's just a good time. And then they haul out the Callaways out of their trunk, and they're putting on the gloves and strapping on, and they got a wrist protector thing, and then they start giving you advice, and you're sitting there thinking, just for fun, eh? Just for fun, with my borrowed clubs that are way too short for me. And you got your like $8,000.
$400 shoes. And,
oh my gosh!
The guys get the rangefinder out, and he's going.
Yeah,
like this
got the rangefinder out, and they know the distance, and they got the cleats on, and their pleated pants, and this like $200 Callaway golf shirt, and
a sextant.
Guy pulls his phone. Guy pulls his phone out. It's GPS. All right, now if I calculate this correctly,
yeah, just for fun though, just for fun.
Spy satellite up there. All right.
Meantime, he's got nicer gear than McElroy. Telling you it's just for fun. Shopping.
That's so true. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It is so true.
And they mean well. They want to get you involved in it, and then they don't understand the intimidating.
It's just for fun, and I'm like, I can tell that I'm frustrating you.
Yeah,
I can feel your frustration.
Tell me Tell me when I'm telling lies, Gary. The same guy that does this is the same guy that does like the cat happy paws on the tee before he hits it. Before he takes a swing. He steps up to his tee, and then his feet go. For a second, he takes his little baby steps as if that's going to do something magical. And then he lines up his club. Oh yeah,
the whole warm-up swing.
Oh yeah.
What is the point of that? That's not helping me.
It's pretentious.
It's like, okay, well, I'll just miss the ball over here, and then I'll go stand where I'm supposed to and just miss it again.
Over here.
Oh boys, there's a lad at work. Mark Lobin, because he won't mind this story at all. We all call him Loby. Mark Noel still tells the story. So Mark Lobin goes with Mark Noel, Dave Gopi, and his father-in-law, Dave's father-in-law, Jen's dad. And they're out on a tee. And Mark Noel told me that Loby came right onto her. And none of them knew where the ball went. And they literally had time to say, where did that go? And Loby's like, I don't know. And Noel says, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to hit again. Like, I didn't even see it go. And then they had this whole conversation. And then, woof, right down past his head. It had gone straight up in the air. And they had time to say all of that. Had a full conversation, like back and forth 3 times. And then it came down, hit the ground. It said, just missed him. Like inches, just missed him. Landed right there, almost where he teed off. Like almost perfect. Right at his feet.
You could never do that again.
The ISS astronauts are like, did you see that?
Literally hit a satellite and came right back in.
We have an unidentified flying object.
Yeah.
Was that a golf ball? I can't imagine.
I see now they have the smart golf bag things that will follow you around the course.
Really? Like a Roomba?
Yeah.
But it'll
no caddies?
You have, so you have like put your golf bag on the little cart thing, and then you have a little sensor you keep in your pocket, and the bag just follows you around.
Get out of here.
But I was thinking it would be awesome to like figure out what frequency that's operating
and
at.
Start
hacking it.
Get one of those little flipper zeros.
Yeah.
Driving right out the parking lot.
It's like that would be like the kids nowadays who live next to the golf course. That's what I can see them doing, hiding in the woods on the side of the thing, controlling the golf bags,
or like pull the thing out of the guy's pocket, throw it in the water, and watch it. It goes down to the chase it right in. Never see it again.
You get mad at your buddy that's golfing with you, and that's what you do, Chuck.
Thing just goes and offs itself in the water.
Wow.
Oh, greatest moment ever.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, on that note, boys, I'm going to go experiment with the Roomba.
That's awesome.
See if it'll carry my stuff around.
There you go. Well played.
Yep. All right, folks. Well,
yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody.
You just like to squat.
Pop a squat. It's a little hard in the knees, I'm just saying.
that's his jersey. That's his name on the back of his jersey. Papa Squat.
Papa Squat.
Papa Squat.
You just wasted some of your life listening to the Bush League podcast. You must stop what you're doing right now like and subscribe, and leave a 5-star rating. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and like us on Facebook.